passion comes from determination as well. When you start to get hungry, and I'm talking hungry, I was hungry too because I was actually physically hungry, but hungry when you're just determined and you got this thing that's in your soul and your gut, even when you're little and you know that you could be somebody. Does anybody know what I'm talking about when there's that little, I always call it the little still small voice within you? Does anybody know it that kind of leads you or tells you, or you think about something a little bit and you're like, nah, that couldn't be it. And you kind of just put it to the side and keep pushing it down. I did that for so long until I was pushed in the position where if I didn't do something different, I wasn't going to survive, and my son wasn't, and my grandmother wasn't going to get her insulin, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I just want to make sure that everybody gets off going through that still small voice is your gift. That gift will bring you success. Find what it is. I don't care if it's cutting hair, building websites, doing construction, painting. If you're a painter, be the best painter you could possibly be. It's not going to do you wrong. Trust me. I'm always saying you got to be the best version of yourself, right? The best at everything that you could possibly be. And that's not being the best that I could be by eating different things like that. And maybe coffee is not even the best, but a girl's got to stay awake, right? So if we want to live our best life every day, we can. And it's just by simply choosing different things to do and choices to make, because everything's about a choice. And you know what? Tomorrow I might wake up and want that so bad. And you know what? It's going to be okay. Because it will be, but I'm going to still try to do the best I can, because if I'm not, somebody else is going to swoop right in who wants it more than me, and they'll grab it and they'll snatch it right out of my hands. And it was on my choice. So live your best life starting today. What happens? And see how I just want to sit down, but I was like, okay, we know we were going to start doing this, stepping outside of the comfort zone to do this, but I got to do an email or two. So wait, just hold on. Because it's never ending. It's just going. And this is what I was talking about. Today must be the hot desking day. Non-stop. Mm-hmm. And this is what it is. But I do have to say, this is one of my most favorite places to work, obviously, in the summer. I love it. Because you always got to find your peace. And it's always got to come first within. But this is where I usually am, because it's so important to keep your balance, to keep your sanity, and a lot of other things. And this is one of my most favorite places. It's my soul is resting, even when I'm working, because I love what I do. All right, let me just. Now I started out with just me, I had an opportunity, and I was working at a job that I absolutely loved, the Cancer Wellness Center, and I had made my way up, and I was just there constantly. I love work. I was there at least 12 hours a day, every day, because I love to work. I love doing what I love doing, and it's just something that I could fit into. And I feel comfortable doing, because that's my whole life. I just work. So if you ask me to go do something, I'm kind of can I bring my computer? It's different for me. So when I was starting to do all this stuff and, bringing it back with my son, I was trying to get extra money on the side so that I could support us and my grandma, because we needed it. And so I started to self-teach myself stuff, because nobody else was going to do it. I couldn't go to college yet at the time. I couldn't put myself, I had to do bills. We're all going to have bills till we die. That's just inevitable. I always say car payment, house payment, food, we're just going to have them no matter what. So if you think that you're going to be debt-free and all this, you can be. But you're still going to have bills. You're still going to have electricity bills. You're going to have everything. So just get that into your life. Just say, this is part of it. And what are you going to do to go on top of that? And what are you going to do to make a difference? And whatever you have inside of you and your gift, and whatever you're thinking about, or that you think you could do, or maybe you can't do, you could do it. Truly, many things that I look back now that had hurt me to my core, to my soul, I go, you know what? If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I wouldn't be able to take on the challenges that I do right now as a business owner. And so many things that you wouldn't even think about that you just keep getting hit with a million times a day, throughout the day.
And if I didn't take the necessary steps and go through the storms and all these heartaches and everything, I wouldn't be prepared for what I'm doing right now. Because many people, they just want to like get right to the top. But once you get to, if you go straight to the top, you're not even going to know how to deal with the stuff that's up there. You know, you are not going to know how to deal with it. And so if you keep going through every level, and they say it's like stepping stones when you're going through them, you know, like how people will sit there and comment about stepping stones. It's true. Like, you need to go from one step to the next step to the next step to learn everything that part of your journey of how you're getting to the top will relate to other things. And people have to be prepared. Let's take a scenario like this. Usually, I always say this, is that with every blessing also comes like, and I don't want to say like a curse, but like kind of. Like, it'll always come up with something that's a struggle with a blessing. Let's take this for instance. Somebody is wanting a car and they're working so hard to get a vehicle, because if they could get a vehicle, then they could get to work and they could make money. And they could, you know, it'll help them out or whatever. But think about it. All right, so you finally got the car. Do you think everything is just all peaches and like, you know, like, okay, we're rolling down with just a car? No, because you know what? There still comes a lot of other things, because now they have to get the money to buy the insurance. They have to put gas in the car. They have to keep the car clean. They have to get it registered. So all of these other things come along with the blessing, right? So, I don't know where I'm going with that. Is that pretty good or what?
That was pretty good.
Morning.
Morning,
sunshine.
Morning sunshine.
You on that?
Like, seriously, like, if you're not willing to do your best, you don't want to do your best, like, that's what you're presenting to the world. Like, this is what you're giving back to the world. You know? Like, we have so many blessings, so many different things. Like, what do you have to give back? Like, are you really trying your best every single day? Are you really doing, like, what you would want from somebody else? Are you really, like, did you really have to take that extra hour sleep when you didn't need it?
Yeah.
Because you could have been doing, you in general, meaning, even me.
I know, but I heard that one hurt me.
Did it?
I shouldn't say hurt. I didn't mean hurt. That
I
one,
know what you mean.
That one added me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to with me too, because like many years ago, I used to work second shift because I went to school in the morning.
Yeah.
And I would literally get home and like 12 o'clock at night, wake up, or I wouldn't go to sleep until like 4, because it's still the same. Like, if you got home at 6 from work and you stayed up till 10, went to bed, so I would be staying up till 4, and then I would be like, and I would start at 2 p.m., so I'd have to leave by like 1:30, and I would literally sleep right up until 12:30. And you know what happened? The world got a little sadder, because we all got this light, and we're all meant for a purpose. Truly, honestly, we really are. Like, nothing just happens by chance. We're all for a specific time, a specific era, a specific everything. And like, we need to choose to be the best we possibly can, because it's only then when we start recognizing that we actually will start going into what we belong, like what we were born to do. And until we grasp that, that's why you see so many people who aren't catching their like wave, so to speak. You know, they're just drifting. God, I'm like actually doing some good analogies here.
Yeah.
But
You're
that
flowing.
means you know that it's like, this is like the good stuff that's coming out. Like, and if we're not doing that every single day and using every opportunity, like, we're just wasting what we've been given. Now think about your parents, of what they did to put everything, every moment of their life into you, to give you the best that they possibly can. And we're not utilizing everything that they gave for their whole life, and their hands that they worked so hard for us, and all the kisses and loves and whatever happened. They did all that for us, and now we're just going to sit back. And I did, I'm not going to lie. I was like that for quite some time in my life until I finally woke up and realized that the world is not just revolving around me. So now I serve people, I serve life, I serve so many things in the way that I know how to best. And I truly believe once you do all that and you do start living your everyday when you wake up and you're just saying, today will be a good day, even if it's the shittiest day ever, but you're talking it into your life. And at least you have that going for you. Instead of just waking up and just saying, oh, and hating. I know so many people. I mean, I used to be like that once in a while. You know, I went through a little season in my life where I was just like, okay, I'm not going to say it. Some things want to come out with like the vodka bottle. I'm just not doing it. But we all have an opportunity. And it truly always goes back to how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Everybody wants to dream about it and post about it and think they're all these like, you know, going to be famous, but are they really working at it? Are they really doing everything they possibly can at every given moment to do it?